Hi, this is Kristen with Magnolia Cookie Company. Today we're going to do some jar of hearts. It's just a wet on wet, simple technique, plus a little more. First we're going to start with doing our outline. So I use a piping consistency Royal Icing and I outline so that I can go back and flood in. And I tell you what, that little hole on my cookie over there, that was driving me crazy. It looked like you would put a marker on it or something. Then we go back and we're going to fill in the cookie, flood it, get it all smoothed out with our scribe, which is an amazing tool. And then immediately we'll go in and start drawing some hearts in all different colors. I only used, I think, 3 colors with this one. I used four. I used a light pink, a little bit darker shade, a red, and a white. So 4 colors. I try to keep it where I don't have to do a lot of colors because, Lord have mercy, it's a lot of mixing. I think it takes me more time sometimes to do the mixing of the icing than it actually does to decorate the cookies. So we just keep putting on the hearts, layering them in any direction that you want to. Ooh, sorry, I hit the camera, so I got a little shaking going on there. Then we're going to start with the white one. We're doing the exact same thing. We're going to outline with a piping consistency, then go back in with the flood. Then of course, we'll start again, doing the different colors of the hearts all over it to look like they're just floating up from the bottom to the top of the jar. Less work sometimes when you're not having to wait for it to dry. That's one thing I really like about the wet on wet technique. I don't have to wait for it to dry. I can just keep going and my cookie is almost done. I also did some little hearts where I just put a dot in the center and I drag from the top, wiping off my scribe each time. Then we did the top of it here. I've got a piping consistency. I outline it and then just to make sure that it doesn't crater. It does not always work perfectly, but most of the time it really helps. Then we're just moving on to the next one. Repeat, repeat, repeat. While I'm working on another cookie, I've got it underneath the fan so that it will go ahead and crust over, and then I can come back and add the lines that give the tops of the jar a little bit of definition so that it looks a little more realistic. Then I will go back in and use some gold luster dust that I just put in a little cup. I'm gonna add a little vodka to it, because I gotta have some vodka in my cookie room. And funny story, my daughter walked in the other day and said, "Mom, why do you have this bottle of vodka?" I said, "Well, it takes a long time to do cookies, and sometimes I just need something to get me through." But that's what I do. Some people use lemon extract. Everybody kind of uses a different technique. Whatever works for you, just go with it. Once we're done with all the painting, then we will go back in and tie this off. Put on the ribbon, put on the bow. I had to go back in and fill it in because it was not quite right. So I just add a little more, use the scribe, level it all out, make it look the way you want it to. So you do your bows, your ribbons, and then we're going to do an extra line down so that we can put on our extra cookie pendant that is hanging from the jar. And that's all I have for today. So please like and subscribe and come back and watch anytime.